Hello everybody, you're with Martin Penev, Chief Account Executive and Trading Analyst GDMFX. Welcome to today's European Session Morning Outlook. As usual, we're going to cover what happened yesterday, starting with the US markets. Both the Nasdaq and the Dow Jones are in continuation of their uptrend, and both have managed to pass the psychological levels at 4,200 points for the High Tech Nasdaq and 17,600 for the Dow Industrial average. Yesterday we had Philadelphia's Fed's Plosser speech, who gave his views on the US economy and discuss why he remained positive about the economic prospects for the US. He says that US is no longer in the depths of a financial crisis, nor is the labor market in the same dire straits it was 5 years ago. That means that the US should no longer be conducting monetary policy as if it were still in the midst of the financial crisis or in the depths of a recession. He's for raising the interest rates sooner rather than later. Yesterday we also had another Fed from Minneapolis, Mr. Kocherlakota, which in a speech said about clarifying the objectives of the monetary policy. Inflation tends to be highly persistent, and also this long stay below target suggests that it will take some time for inflation to get back to 2%. Indeed, the benchmark outlook is that the PCE inflation will not rise back to 2% until 2018. This sluggish inflation outlook implies that at any FOMC meeting held during 2015, inflation should be expected to be below 2% over the following 2 years. It would be inappropriate for the FOMC to raise the target range for the Fed funds and then at any such meeting. Currencies, USD Canadian dollar 14 pips down, USD Swiss franc 21 pips up, USD Japanese yen 23 pips down yesterday. The unemployment reports are due today, along with the monthly budget statement and the 30-year bond auction. We are to look at the housing market updates for Canada today as well. Friday, tomorrow, we will be expecting the retail sales for the USA as well as the Reuters Michigan Consumer Sentiment Index. Moving along to the European markets, starting with the major ones. Both CAC40 and DAX30 have declined from their recent gains, with a correction of 50 points for the French and a massive 115 points for the German index. Today, CPI data all over the European Union, major economics, along with the ECB Monthly Reports. Currencies, Euro USD 46 pips down, 77 pips range. USD Swiss franc, as we also mentioned, a decline. Euro GBP 48 pips up, range of 86 pips. Euro JPY 72 pips down, 110 pips range. Going over to Asian markets, starting with the Japanese Nikkei 225, which has managed to recover and delete recent losses with a 26 pips up movement and reach the previous historic high at 17,450 level. The index is outpassing the broader Topix index by the most this year, amid speculation that the smaller gauge will benefit most from Bank of Japan stimulus and a surge in foreign buying of stocks. The yen fell towards a 7-year low on a speculation that the Japanese Prime Minister, Mr. Abe, has decided to call a snap election. Moving to the land down under, the Australian dollar slid over. The Reserve Bank official said policymakers haven't ruled out intervention. Australia monitoring for Russian warships nearing the country. U.S. firms lowered China growth expectations as growth slumps and security rises. Aussie dollar 80 pips range, 57 pips up. The Kiwi 103 pips range, almost 40 down price. Fundamentals for the New Zealand dollar, we have house price index today. We have also industrial production for the Japanese economy and capacity utilization. Moving along to China, industrial production year-on-year for the month of October, retail sales year-on-year for the month of October. We also have a few Tier 2 news from China, urban investment year-to-date and year-on-year for month of October. On the commodities front, starting with the S&P 500, which managed to pull back from record heights, the Energy Department predicts average gas prices below $3 per gallon next year. The U.S. shale boom mass threats to global oil supply, including Middle East turmoil, conflict in Ukraine, and the difficulty of unconventional oil production beyond North America. China is also accelerating bookings of oil cargoes due to the lower price and the growing usage. Overnight, gold prices moved lower on Wednesday in a quiet trading session, void of major U.S. economic indicators yesterday, which also pressured downwards by the firmer dollar. The gold is going around $1,167.68 now, and it was down by $8 yesterday. The WTI was down very, very short by 2 cents, and also there was a decline on the price of natural gas. That was all from me from today. Thank you very much for your attention. I wish you a successful trading day. Cheers and bye-bye.